They sued my bakery for stealing cookies, so I exposed their dumpster diving emails in court. I represented a family bakery being sued by this corporate chain claiming my clients stole their cookie recipe. The opposing lawyer, Ms. Winters, showed up to court in designer suits and treated everyone like they were beneath her. She even referred to my clients as those people when speaking to the judge. What made it worse was that Ms. Winters used to date my brother in law school before dumping him for a corporate partner. She recognized me at our first hearing and whispered, "Hope you're better at law than your brother was at relationships." Pure class. The recipe in question was my client's grandmother's snickerdoodle cookies that they'd been selling for 30 years. The corporate chain had only existed for 5 years. My clients, the Martinez family, had immigrated from Mexico in the 70s and built their bakery from nothing. Grandma Martinez had created the recipe by accidentally using cream of tartar instead of baking soda one morning while half asleep. The corporate chain, Sweet Success Inc., had opened a location 2 blocks from the Martinez bakery 6 months earlier. Their sales immediately dropped 40%. During our preparation, Mr. Martinez had a minor heart attack from the stress. His doctor told him to step away from the case, but he refused. "This recipe is my mother's legacy," he told me from his hospital bed. Things got worse when Ms. Winters somehow convinced the Martinez's head baker to testify against them. He claimed he'd seen Mr. Martinez copying the recipe from a Sweet Success promotional booklet. I knew it was a lie, but his testimony was damaging. Then Ms. Winters revealed her star witness, Grandma Martinez's estranged sister, who claimed the recipe actually came from her side of the family, and she had given it to Sweet Success. The courtroom gasped. I hadn't even known the sister existed. 2 days before trial, our expert witness, a food chemist who could prove the uniqueness of the Martinez recipe, called to say he was backing out. Later, I discovered Ms. Winters had offered him a consulting job at triple his normal rate. When we finally got to discovery, Ms. Winters dumped 7 boxes of documents on us just 48 hours before trial. Classic intimidation tactic. I stayed up all night sorting through corporate emails, marketing plans, and recipe development notes. My assistant quit halfway through, claiming the case was hopeless. I continued alone, fueled by gas station coffee and pure spite. The Martinez family brought me homemade tamales at midnight, the grandmother sitting silently in the corner of my office praying her rosary. At 3 a.m., I found an email chain between their executives. The subject line, competitor research. Inside were photos of my client's bakery, a staffer buying dozens of their cookies, and a directive to reverse engineer these and improve them. Even better, there was a reply from their head chef. "The grandmother's recipe is unique. Something about her technique with the cream of tartar. We've tried but can't match it." But the real smoking gun came when I discovered Sweet Success had actually paid $15,000 to the Martinez's former landlord for access to their garbage, hoping to find discarded recipe notes. There were photos of executives in dark hoodies digging through dumpsters at night. In court, Ms. Winters presented blown-up photos comparing the cookies, arrogantly